today we're gonna talk something serious, something important to our world. So from the previous two videos, the first one we can see a beautiful ocean, beautiful environment, beautiful river with all healthy aquatic life. And the second one, we see that the river and the ocean become dirty, become smelly with all the rubbish and become a pollution. So, what are the causes of the pollution? One of them is because of plastic. What is plastic? Plastic is a wide range synthetic or semi-synthetic material that the main ingredient is polymers. Plastic is very useful in our daily life, but if we throw it away everywhere, especially in the river and the ocean, it becomes worse. It becomes a pollution and make the aquatic life dead. So, what can we do to reduce plastic pollution in the river, in the ocean, and in our environment so that we can live happily, healthy in a fresh air? So the ways that we can do are reuse, repurpose, recycle, and reinvent. So let's check it out what they say about all these ways to save our environment from plastic pollution.
Firstly, we are going to talk about the reuse and repurpose of plastic waste. Basically, reuse is the act of taking all items that you might consider throwing away and find a new one of them. For example, the common things that we can do is we can reuse the used plastic bags that we obtain after buying some stuff into a plastic bag for dustbin. So we can collect the rubbish into the plastic instead of we buy a new garbage plastic bag. While the repurpose in other hand is the use of something for a purpose other than its original use. Repurposing an item can be done by modifying it into to fit a new use or by using the item as a new way. For instance, we can repurpose a lotion bottle into a charging dock. Later, I will explain how can we make a plastic waste into a new thing with different purpose from its original purpose. So, stay tuned with me.
Actually, there are a lot of ways that we can do in order to reuse and repurpose plastic waste. Let me show you some examples. Firstly, the empty plastic container. We can find numerous used empty plastic container at the kitchen. Reuse the empty container for storage of sugar, salts, or even hardware stuff like screw and nail at garage. Second, plastic container can be turned into a vertical garden. Third, repurpose a lotion bottle into a charging dock. Next, create a piggy bank from a used plastic bottles. Next, upcycle laundry detergent bottles into a watering can. Other than that, plastic bottles also can be turned into a pencil organizer. Lastly, an outstanding way to repurpose plastic bottle is this modern yet functional magazine holder. As promised, I will show you how we can repurpose a used lotion bottle into a charging dock in a simple way. First, peel off the label and draw the line on the bottle. Cut the bottle according to the line drawn. Cover it with fabric. Let it dry overnight. Trim the excess fabric and be done.
Now, let us take a look on recycle. Recycle is a process of collecting and processing materials that would otherwise be thrown away as trash and turning them into a new products.
Why do we need to recycle?
Recycling can conserve natural resources such as wood, water, minerals, and fossil fuels because materials can be reused. It contributes towards improving the environment. Using recycled materials in the manufacturing process uses considerably less energy than that required for producing new products from raw materials, even when comparing all associated costs including transport and many more. Recycling reduces the need for extracting, which is mining, quarrying and logging, refining and processing raw material, all of which will create substantial air and water pollution. As recycling saves energy, it also reduces greenhouse gas emissions, which helps to tackle climate change. Lastly, when we recycle, recyclable materials are reprocessed into new products, and as a result, the amount of rubbish sent to landfill site reduces.
Simple ways are used to recycle, which are: first, take note of what the color-coded bins are. There are 4 colors that are commonly used, which are orange for waste, which is food and clothes. Second, blue for paper, green for plastic, and yellow for tins or cans. Sort your trash according to the color-coded bins. Throw into the recycle bins based on the color-coded that is suitable.
Now, let us see what type of plastics that can be recycled. The most commonly recycled plastics are 1. Polyethylene terephthalate (PET), which is water bottles and plastic trays. 2. High-density polyethylene (HDPE), which is milk cartons and shampoo bottles. 5. Polypropylene (PP), which is margarine tubs and ready meal trays. Incredibly hard to recycle plastics include crisps packets, salad bags, plastic wrap, and more.
Lastly, the plastic that we use in our daily life we can reinvent. But did you know what is reinvent means? Because we always hear about reuse, recycle, and repurpose, but not reinvent. Reinvent means an act or instant replacing a product with an entirely new version, such as a lot of bottle that we throw undergoes a few steps or process to produce a new product, such as a plastic bag, plastic chair, and other things. And why we need to reinvent the plastic? Okay, we need to reinvent the plastic to stop or reduce the pollution and clean up our earth. With the reinvented plastic, we also can maintain our environmental health and minimize land and water pollution.
Now I will continue explain about steps to reinvent the plastic. Okay, firstly, plastic was collected in one place, either it come from our home, our place, or everywhere that use plastic in their daily life. Okay. The second step is the machine was wash, rinse, and separate the plastic into different types. That means at the end of the process, we not only get a product, but we can get many type of product from the many type of plastic. So if you can see, generally if we have different type of plastic, we can have different type of product, but we need to undergo so many process to produce the product. Then the third step is the waste plastic was processed into small pieces and sorted to the different color. The plastic was processed into a small pieces and different color to make sure that the plastic easy to melt, to reshape and to recreate a new product. Then the last step is form a new product. As we can see here, the bottle are formed under the air pressure. So there are so many products that we can produce from the waste plastic.
That's all the ways that we can practice in our daily life or make it as our routine, because I believe When everyone in this world do and have their own responsibility to reuse, recycle, repurpose and reinvent the plastic, we can have a good environment, have a good fresh air and anything else that can give benefits to our life. So let's make it together. That's all from us. Thank you.